Are you ready to show up, boss up, and thrive? Are you ready to become the CEO of your health and of your life? Ladies, we can no longer wait to be given permission to boss up, show up, and thrive in life. If we want to show up in this world as powerful, purposeful women, then it's our job to step up to the plate when it comes to our own health. Running successful companies, showing up for our families, and living our best life requires you to get so serious about your own health and well-being. I believe that we don't have anything if we don't have a solid health foundation. There is more to life than the constant hustle, and I 100% believe that women really can have it all: a successful career or business, a healthy and nourished body and mind, amazing relationships, and of course, a ton of fun. Now, just like many of you, I wear several hats. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm the CEO, I'm a coach, I'm a marketer, you name it, I do it. But my favorite hat to wear is the hat of a champion. I'm a former marketing and HR professional turned two-time entrepreneur. I'm a certified health and life coach, a personal trainer, and I'm a champion for women's health. I became a coach and a speaker because I found myself frequently being approached by women who needed advice and accountability and support in regards to life's biggest challenges. I have conquered many of the personal challenges that my clients face and that most women face through my own past experiences, which gives me a very unique perspective on how to help other women overcome various roadblocks too. What I'm about to share with you is what I have personally learned and experienced when it comes to having a mental, emotional, and physical transformation. So let me take you back to 2010. You see, on the outside, I looked like a fun, loving, successful go-getter who had her shit together. I was well respected in my community and in my career. I had two awesome, beautiful kids. I had a husband who loved and supported me. But on the inside, it looked and felt completely different. As a child growing up, I experienced lots of childhood trauma and moments of fearing for my life. As a teenager and young mom, I experienced a life full of fear and responsibilities and abuse, which led me to struggling with finding true happiness, balance, and self-love as a young adult. All of this trauma and abuse led me to becoming an emotional eater and a woman who played very small, and a woman who always played the victim. So there I was. It's 2011. My weight was increasing. And as my weight increased, everything else in my life suffered even more. I was depressed. I was ashamed of my body. I had zero self-worth, and my confidence, let's just say that it was fading away. My health and my self-care took a huge nosedive down. I felt like my life was spiraling out of control. Have any of you ever felt like that? Oh my gosh, this was such a dark place that I was in. When I tried to think of all the things that I could be doing, I felt so overwhelmed by all the stuff and the shoulds and the needs that I just chose to stay stuck instead. I had a big life-changing moment, thank goodness, while I was stationed in Germany with my family. So my life-changing moments actually came in like two major slaps, right? So the first one was I was sitting in the doctor's office when I got some really, really hard to hear truth. The doctor looked at me square in the eye and she said, "Carissa, I hate to tell you this, but someone needs to. You are 5 foot tall. You're 213 pounds. You, girlfriend, are considered obese." Y'all, she used the O word on me. I could not even believe that. She said, if you don't change your lifestyle habits today, you might not be around for your family in 10 or 15 years. Oh my gosh, this was like taking a punch straight to the gut. I mean, I knew I was overweight and I hated my body, but I never considered myself to be obese. After I got home, I smoked at least a pack of cigarettes. I drank over a bottle of wine and I cried myself to sleep. Now, the next day, right? I thought I was going to wake up and the next day would be like all better now. Turns out when you have a major life-changing moment in a doctor's office, it doesn't quite happen like that. But the next day I got up, I walked my son to the bus stop. I stopped by my good friend Jamie's house for the daily gossip. We smoked about 8 cigarettes and drank over 2 pots of coffee. Y'all, this was my morning routine on repeat. Totally different now. But when I got home, I sat on the couch, feeling pretty sorry for myself still. I looked over at a picture of my mom. And for the first time in my entire life, I didn't see a strong, motivated woman. I didn't see a boss babe hustling for her best life. I didn't see my best mom. Instead, I saw myself in her. I saw all 320 pounds of her. I saw her constant battle with cancer and diabetes, her lack of energy. Y'all, I saw her quality of life. And in that moment, that was the rock bottom moment that led me to bossing up. That was the moment that I said, Carissa, this sucks. You have to do something for your life. You have to do something more for your kids. That doctor was right. And in that very moment, I decided to raise my standards. I decided that I wanted more for myself. I decided that I wanted such big things, but it all started with my health. Don't get me wrong, right? I loved my mom. She taught me so many lessons when she was alive. She taught me how to hustle. She taught me how to go after my big dreams. But she taught me that if you don't take care of your health, you have nothing. You guys, that aha moment sparked something so deep within inside of me that it pushed me to boss up and become the better version of me. One day, one habit, one meal, 1 pound at a time, I began to lose that unwanted weight. I slowly, over the years, reclaimed my best life and my power. Losing close to 100 pounds the right way may have taken me 3 or 4-ish years to do, but I promise you this, being able to lose the weight and sustain my weight makes me feel incredible. In fact, it makes me feel more than incredible. It makes me feel unstoppable. And being my healthiest self allows me to be an awesome coach, an amazing speaker with tons of energy and passion. It allows me to be the best mom, the best wife. Oh my gosh, it allows me to be the best version of me for me. And you guys, that feels so freaking awesome. That feels so awesome. So I just want you to kind of stop what you're doing. And I want you to close your eyes. I know it sounds weird, but nobody can see you. So just do me a favor and close your eyes, lower your eyes and take a big deep breath in and release. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to imagine this scenario. I want you to imagine stepping onto the scale and finally seeing a number that you haven't seen in years. I want you to imagine slipping on that sexy dress, something that you haven't worn in years, and you notice when you're out networking that people are noticing you. Not because you're overweight or the lack of confidence that you have, but the fact that you show up into a room with confidence and energy and power. Can you imagine that woman? Can you imagine a woman who walks by the mirror and is no longer beating herself up inside, but instead has become the cheerleader for her success? Can you imagine that woman? Can you imagine a sexy, confident woman who is owning her true power, who is killing it in her career? Can you imagine all of this? Thank you. Thank you for playing along with me on that beautiful visualization. So this was me. This was the version of me in 2018. My body was ripped. I was crushing career goals left and right. And I was getting noticed in my community for being a super fit marketing and HR professional. Y'all, just saying that now still is like an amazing thing for me to think about, right? I went from a hot mess and obesity to becoming someone looks at for career and fitness advice. Now, you might be thinking, damn skinny girl problems, like nobody wants to hear about it. However, it's something that you need to hear, okay? You see, ladies, even though I was in the best physical shape of my life, my career was banging, my mental, my emotional, and my spiritual health was a wreck. Even though I had melted body fat, I looked lean as hell, and I enjoyed the benefits of feeling like a queen in my community, that constant hustle and always on mentality, it was killing me. It was killing me. My stress levels were so high that my health took another nosedive. I know. It takes me like 3 times to learn any major lesson. I was losing tons of hair on my scalp. My eyebrows were damn near gone. I wasn't sleeping at night because I had a hard time shutting my brain off. My energy was sustained only by the constant streams of caffeine, which meant when I got home, I crashed so hard, right? When I got home from work, I was tired and I was irritable with my kids and with my hubby. The people that I loved so much never, ever got the best version of me. In fact, they got the worst version of me, which made me feel incredibly guilty. And to be honest, I felt like a failure. I felt like I was failing them as a mother in some way. If that wasn't enough, my digestion was literally crap, right? And I was just diagnosed with Hashimoto's. This was all happening because I wasn't listening to my body anymore. And I had become obsessed with checking the boxes off on the never-ending work to-do list. Can you guys relate? Like that to-do list that's just so long and so daunting. It feels like it can consume you with one gulp. That was me. I got so hyper-focused on checking the boxes and moving up in my career that I lost sight of what was so incredibly important to me. My kids, my family, my marriage, and my health yet again. Now, don't worry. This all leads to a very, very happy ending. In fact, I'm not the woman that I once was in 2010. I'm not even the woman that I was in 2018. However, the old version of Carissa taught me so many lessons. I am so thankful and grateful for all the good and the bad and the rough days that I went through. And let me tell you, the woman that you're looking at today, let me tell you who she is here in 2021. Today, I am confident. I am sexy. I am strong. I inspire others. I take care of myself first. I am a badass boss babe queen who is literally living her best life ever. Not many women can say that. I am a successful coach that doesn't just get to travel the world, right, and take stages and share her stories, but I get to experience massive breakthroughs from the transformations that my clients have daily. So in case you're wondering how I went from marketing and HR queen to the champion of women's health, let me tell you. So back in 2017, just a couple of years before I decided to leave my corporate job behind to pursue my passion as a coach and speaker, it was 2017. And I wasn't just slaying those corporate goals that I was telling you about, but I was helping women overcome some of life's biggest challenges on the side. Y'all, this was my side hustle. I was meeting women in local coffee shops. We were talking strategies on how they could lose weight, how they could to work on their self-worth, how to create some balance and routine and structure. We talked hours on shifting these women's habits so that they could completely boss up their life. I was helping these women boss up, and this was my side hustle that I eventually got to turn into my real gig. So it's important for you to know that, me playing big, it all started with me deciding that I was worth taking care of. Okay. That moment, that bossing up moment in 2011 led me to, becoming a coach, feeling confident enough to become a coach. It led me to stages in front of thousands. It led me to the covers of magazines, to, writing articles for major publishing companies. It allowed me to play big, which has allowed me to take care of my family and my passion. Oh, and it feels so incredible. I want you to know why I coach, right? Why I coach and why I speak, why I found passion is that because I truly care. My business was built on helping other women boss up and achieve their health and wellness goals. I want every woman who struggles with food, energy, exercise, and stress to have a plan of action. It is literally my mission statement. Now, I believe that every woman has a story, a journey, and a purpose. I believe that we all experience setbacks, hardships, and struggles. And as women, we can either choose to stay stuck or we can choose to boss up and live our best life. But it's our job and our job alone. It is our responsibility to take care of our needs and our health. Bossing up takes courage, it takes strength, and it takes the willingness to change. So if that's you, then let's do it. Let's talk my 3 keys to my success, because I want you leaving this keynote with some idea of what you can do. Okay, so 3 keys to my success. Number 1 is to build habits that support you living your best life. Number 2 is that I worked on creating a tribe of mixed women that allows me to become unstoppable. And success strategy number 3 is to follow your heart and trust your gut. Now, let me quickly break these down for you. So number 1 was build habits that support you living your best life. Now, there are so many habits and routines and rituals that I do on a daily basis now that really allow me to be the best version of me. But my 5 top non-negotiable habits are these. Number 1 is exercise early, exercise daily. I get up at 3:45 in the morning. Now, I'm not saying you have to go that extreme, but get up a little earlier and move your body. Number 2 is that I fuel my body with good food and water. Number 3 is that I have built a spiritual power hour, which includes meditation, reading, and journaling every single day. Number 4 habit that I do every single day is that I get enough sleep, meaning I have a bedtime. I'm a grown-ass woman with a bedtime, y'all. All right, number 5 is I've developed over the years a positive mindset and a gratitude ritual. So 10 years ago, I had no idea how to lose weight or how to pick the perfect diet or anything like that. But what I did do was I sat down and I listed out all the shoulds that I could be doing. I got everything that was in my head and I put it on paper. And then I circled the top 2 needle movers. And for me, that was eating less and moving my body. It didn't take me long to realize that I was going to need some support, help, and love and accountability, which brings me to number 2. Right? Find a mixed tribe of women that can support and love and encourage you, right? Find women who can help hold you accountable. Mixed just simply means a mixture of friends, coaches, and mentors to help you get to where you want to go. 10 years ago, I asked women to help me with my kids. I asked my mom to be my support and my accountability partner. Now, My tribe is filled with other coaches, mentors, and other badass women who I want to be like, women who inspire me. The third thing is that you need to follow your heart and trust your gut. Ladies, it is the biggest advice I can give you. Over the years, I have learned to follow my heart and trust my gut. And what that means is that every decision that I am faced that brings me stress and overwhelm, it means I quiet down the universe. I quiet down people's opinions and their tips and their strategies. And I ask myself what I need. What is it that I need? And then I speak up with action, right? Action's always going to speak louder than words. So there you have it, ladies, my 3 major keys to my success that have allowed me to boss up and become the best version of me. I hope they help you become the best version of you too. It has been a real pleasure and an honor to be able to sit here and share my story and my journey of how I went from hot mess to boss babe success. Remember, ladies, you were born to be powerhouse divas. So get ready to redefine what the best version of you looks like and create a roadmap to help you become her. Now is the time to unleash the healthiest version of you. Stop wishing for her and start taking action. For more information about speaking topics, coaching programs, and free trainings, please go to my website, 365dailyhustle.com. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Ladies, stay thriving.